Okay, here we go, science classes. Happy Thursday. Science objective, it's the same one we were looking at yesterday because we're going to be continuing with taking a look at those packets. You can be getting out your packets now. I can begin to understand, actually we can even say instead of I can understand the metric system and conversions between units within. So that simple change right there is just kind of, that's where we're going with this. I can understand the metric system and conversions between units within. We're going to be taking a look at the metric packet today, going through all the details in there. You had to get them yesterday. I didn't make extra copies. I mentioned that yesterday, so hopefully you brought it back with you. Front page of it, in case you can't remember, looks like this. We filled in those details of what should go on each of these. Remember, going up the ladder, you divide by 10. Therefore, since opposite of up is down, opposite of divide is multiply. Going down the ladder, you multiply by 10. Every step is a conversion of 10. So if I'm going from millimeters to centimeters, 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. So that is the conversion factor you're looking at there. Real quick, let's go ahead and take a look at the pages. On page 1, we did a bunch of these in class yesterday. This is pretty simple. You can take these in any particular order. It does not matter to me. This one, circle the largest measurement. Some of you are going to just understand this straight up. Some of you are going to want to actually do some conversions and understand them better. I can say they are at least following the same concepts. They're all, length, or they're all volume, whatever it might be. We start to get into some more challenging parts here. We're going to actually need to borrow some rulers, measuring lines, figuring out which measurement is bigger, doing a little circle part, width the rectangle to the nearest millimeter, so we want to make sure we're following specific directions on here. Going on to the next part, a little bit more of the measurement, best units for each thing. We talked a little bit about best units yesterday. As we did some of our conversions, we kind of talked about how it would be ridiculous to be measuring out like how much liquid goes into a punch bowl in milliliters. You'd measure that in liters. Makes a lot more sense. The 3 and 4 beam balance, I'll happily help out with these if we need to. Basically, we're just reading top line, middle line, bottom line. You add them together. So this is just like the scale you see at the doctor's office, or at least classically it is. A lot of doctor's offices, I think, have gone digital, but classically that was the way that was used. Reading thermometers, simply looking at Celsius thermometers. They work the same as Fahrenheit thermometers, just that the scale goes 0 to 100 if we go from freezing to boiling. So it is a bigger scale than that, but just kind of considering freezing to boiling. Last couple parts here. Measuring length, just kind of following the directions on here, pretty straightforward type of thing. And then for these, haven't reviewed this, we measure from the bottom of the meniscus. That's what that little curvy line on top of the graduated cylinder is called, the meniscus. Just like that tendon in your knee. It's called that because it has that same curve to it. So we measure from the bottom. So if we're looking at this one here, nope, can't seem to point to it. I'm going to try to point to it live, hopefully. So that one with the 70 on it. Then we are measuring from the bottom part of that line. We can see that that's 60 down there. So that would be 65, 66 we're looking at on that one. Like I said, I'm going to try to make sure I point to that with live knee and we do try to actually co-teach with each other sometimes to help me out, bro. And then finally, just taking a look at the kilometric units going planet to planet in our solar system. Just kind of a final activity to get practice on that skill. As I've mentioned previously, the quiz is tomorrow, Friday. Since this is Thursday's vlog, quiz is 8 questions. Looks like this and this. The one question that's not in that packet that you're going to want to make sure that you know: what country is the only one not to use the metric system? United States. United States. So it's going to be 20 points, and that is what we're looking at for today. So like I said, your packet should already be out. If you need any help, pause up. Happy to help you out. I think today's going to be a very successful day, so I'm going to go ahead and let you get to it. Thanks so much. Happy Thursday.